Well, the Lord has spoken with me, beloved people. I want to share some conversations that the Lord has had with me. The Lord Jehovah, He showed me a fig tree that represents Israel. Again, the Lord showed me a fig tree, and we all know the fig tree represents Israel. And this fig tree was very green, very powerful, very beautiful tree, very mighty tree. And the tree was overloaded with fruit. The fig tree, overloaded with figs, the fig fruit, a lot of fruit, an entire crop. And then the Lord has stretched my hand. He stretched my right hand. He touched my right hand, pushed it towards the hand became longer, and he shook the tree, and an entire crop. It was so powerful to see the fruit, big figs falling from the tree. There was a big harvest that has taken place there. So the Lord has shown me the fig tree, and we all know that the fig tree does represent Israel. And He showed me how fruitful the fig tree is going to be. And the fig tree in this mighty dream was very fruitful, full, loaded with fruits all over, everywhere. Everywhere. It was between the leaves and the fruits, the leaves and the figs, the leaves and the figs, and very green leaves, very healthy tree. And then he stretched my right hand. He touched my right hand, and I shook the tree, and the tree poured down an entire crop. There was a big bumper harvest of figs. And that can only tell you that very soon Israel will take her place. She will take her place within the end timeline of God, the prophetic timeline, the clock of God. And very soon Israel will be productive. They will receive the Lord. And that we all know happens only when the church has been taken away in the rapture. So very clearly you can now see what the Lord is saying. He's speaking in terms of the disposition of the ministry that He has for Israel and the love for Israel. And then He's also now talking about the productivity of Israel, their faith. They're going to believe in the Messiah eventually when He comes to save them from the deception that is on the way right ahead of us here. But He's essentially also talking about the taking away of the church, that the church will have been taken away. So He's talking time. He's talking prophetic timeline. But the church will have been taken away. So that is the first conversation that I wanted to share with you. And then in that conversation, the Lord said, look, He took me now, He showed me a green garden where the fig tree was. And He said, by voice, He said, look how awesome this garden is. Such a beautiful garden, tremendous garden. And there's so much conversation concealed in there that I'm not bringing to you. But for now, the Lord has spoken about Israel, how Israel will bear spiritual fruit unto the Lord. They will believe in Christ the Messiah, but there will be circumstances that will cause them to do so. And all this relates to He that speaks with you here, and the ministry He does. That's why I'm not discussing that part. The ministry He does after the church is taken away. He's talking about the ministry of these two tremendous prophets of the Lord, and how after the church is taken away, and then you run into that situation where Israel is going to be compelled to believe the Messiah and to reject the deception that is right in the horizon here. The Messiah is coming. Thank you. Toda Shalom.